Hello, everybody. Welcome to another AFK podcast episode. Today, we have not very much news, actually. This week has been very uneventful, but there have been some standout things. The Minecraft movie trailer 2 is this now we've got?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's the first official trailer, I believe.
First official trailer. I watched it, and I actually found it alright. I saw one of the comments saying this is going to be the best, worst movie ever made.
I kind of agree with that sentiment.
Yeah.
Me and Daniel watched it together.
Yeah, we
I'm not
watched
expecting
it.
much from it.
It was better, I would say.
We've been like the only
I
ones
definitely
using
agree it
this
is a bit better.
Yeah, it's better than the first one, but still, the props team's getting sabotaged so hard by the post-processing team.
Yeah, the
There's
props are
way
really
too
cool.
much backlighting and stuff.
Mhm.
Other than the Elytra, that's a shit prop.
But I don't think that's even a prop. That's just CGI. So.
Is it? It looks like it's
well, because isn't
a
it
prop,
floating?
but then they've got like a thing. Yeah, it's floating from the back, but I'm assuming there's probably a green slab that they tie to their back.
Yeah,
or
they probably have
something,
actual
put it
elytra when they're not wearing it, and then
Mhm.
they're wearing vision. But it looked fine. The trailer, I mean.
Yeah, I've seen the I think it was Mumbo Jumbo, Dan TDM, and a couple of others posted something showing around the sets
Yeah.
what they could,
Yeah.
and they do look really cool. Like the practically done sets do look really cool.
I agree with that. It's just like you said, Daniel. The lighting looks so bad in the actual
It
trailers.
really sabotages it.
I
It's like
actually,
all these
now I come to think about
underground.
it, we've mentioned it. I believe now this could be completely false, but I believe they're looking into making a Minecraft theme park in real life.
There's that virtual experience thing.
Oh, yeah, I've
It
seen
might
that.
be that I'm thinking of, but
They showed that when they did the smaller mic on live.
I do believe they're gonna do something in real life. I might just be making that up, but I don't know. But I think I saw that.
That just sounds really familiar. I feel like
The only thing I can think of is the experience.
I can picture it in my head, but
It might be the experience, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
isn't the experience
I'll have
one
a
with
look
the
for it.
It's like a mixed reality experience.
Yeah, like stuff on the walls and stuff you
Yeah.
slap on the wall. Yeah, I've seen those.
Exile?
So, but yeah, it looked fine for a live action trailer, I guess.
Other
it's
than
extended
that, we have
reality.
another live action trailer this week. How to Train Your Dragon. Now, personally, How to Train Your Dragon is probably my favorite animated trilogy of all time.
Absolutely.
And I'm happy so far with what they've shown us. Much more happy than what they've shown us for the Minecraft thing. I'm really excited for it. I don't really care that they've, changed how characters look. Not bothered. Just as long as it's a good film.
I'm kind of in the boat of why the fuck do we need a live action of it?
Yeah, I agree. Like in the trailer, they literally just recreate shots 1-to-1. It seems. So it's like, what's the point? You just clearly made this because money.
I get it was.
I get that it's bringing
a lot of the
medium.
big story notes. A lot of the big story notes they are shooting very similarly, but there is going to be differences. I don't know what those differences will be, but
yeah, because it was just a teaser, I believe they said. What is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm still just. Yeah. I'm not gonna go see it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm happy with the I guess some live actions are fine. Like the One Piece live action.
That's great.
I'm fine with that because it's condensing it. That serves a purpose.
Yeah.
This doesn't. This is just a cash grab. And
regardless whether it's coming out or not.
What'd you say?
Regardless of whether it's coming out or not, it is coming out. So there's nothing we're going to be able to do which is going to change that. So I think that what we've got, what's coming, is good, and I'm happy that they're actually doing it well, at least.
I think when it comes out, it will be. If it is good, people will be like, "Oh, this is good," but it doesn't have any charm. It's just factory-made film, which.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be anything outstanding.
It will not be as good as the original. I mean, I like the original. I don't like it as much as you two do. I think DreamWorks has made better films, but.
No, How to Train Your Dragon is peak.
I think it is just really pointless that they made this.
The animated one would be best. This will just be a movie where it's like, oh, you'll watch it if it's on the TV, but other than that, what's the point? There's
background noise.
The animated one.
Oh.
So yeah, that might be just me being pessimistic, but that's my pure thoughts. It's just the stupid cash grab.
Looking forward to it.
Being quite lazy instead of doing something creative.
Money.
Yep, that's what it's always about.
Movies. That's pretty much all the movie news we've got this week. There's probably some minor things. But they aren't anything super important, and I don't think if you've not included them, that any of us would really care about them.
Well, I will jump in and say there was some Daniel RBK leaks who, if you're into the leaking scene, you'll know his name, about like Spider-Man 4 stuff, but it was just kind of like minor stuff, like just basically saying it's a multiverse movie. It's like we've known that for like 3 months, and it was going to be multiverse. So yeah, or like Hawkeye season 2, which who gives a shit?
Isn't that a show anyway?
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's quite quiet, and I've also not been able to scour the internet much because I've been at work.
But that segues into TV. So,
yep.
Isaac.
TV news. We've also not got a lot of TV news this week, but on the day of recording this, From Season 3 has wrapped up on its final episode for the 3rd season, obviously. It has been renewed for a 4th season in 2026, which I'm excited about. But there will be spoilers for From all 3 seasons from here out, so be mindful. The first 2 seasons were really good. I really enjoyed the first 2 seasons. Season 3, I think, is a bit of a minor quality drop, I think. I think overall, the season as a whole is a good season. You know, it's consistent enough, but I think it's just slightly, below the other seasons in its overall story. The first 5 episodes, really good, quite consistent. But episode 6, 7, and 8, they sort of just exist. There wasn't much going on.
Yeah.
It was quite a lot of filler. It does further the story, don't get me wrong, but only for like 2 characters. And when you have a cast of about, this isn't exaggeration, about 20 main characters, or at least characters that are named and have had screen time and stories, so on and so forth, it can get, a lot of it was just happening. There wasn't loads happening. But episode 9 was good, but episode 10, one that came out today when we're recording it, and yesterday, if you're watching this when it releases, was very good. I think it's not action packed. I don't think there's really any action in the episode, but it does give us a lot of answers we've been wanting for a while. Now, Nathan and Daniel, you aren't going to be able to make heads or tails of this, but one of the characters, Julie and Randall's story arcs, I've been really enjoying this season. Their friendship, I've also been really enjoying. And I think learning that Julie is now able to time travel, kind of, is quite interesting. I also think Fatima's baby was a good payoff. Definitely, Elgin was bugging about that. I'm glad that Sarah finally stood up and did something, and I'm glad Boyd didn't have to torture Elgin for that. Acosta is annoying as shit as always, and I'm glad Tabitha and Jade managed to actually work something out about the place. I've seen a lot of theories on the subreddit. A lot of them are quite ridiculous. But the reincarnation theory was a theory that I sort of believed, and I think it made sense from what we knew. Again, spoilers if you've got this far. But the theory goes that all the characters were there in their past lives as well. So Tabitha would be Miranda, Ethan would be Victor, and Jade would be Christopher. And that generally fits into how the characters have, evolved throughout the show. But I think the main thing that people will be talking about is definitely the final scene. The final scene is basically one of the main characters, a character who's been there from the start. He's been in every episode, all 30 episodes from the start. And he goes back to where he starts. There was a crash at the beginning of the show, and he goes back to the crash site. And he's just having a moment, and then his daughter, runs out of the forest, saying, Dad, you've got to go back to town. I don't know when it's going to happen, but you've got to go back to town. And he's here, like, all fucking confused, don't know what's going on. But then this man in yellow walks out the forest as well. Now, as a viewer, we know that his daughter that ran out the forest she's time traveling. We'll get to that in the future when season 4 comes out, because it's not gone too much into that. But this man in yellow walks out the forest, and he pulls the character's throat out, and then the show literally just ends. That's the end of the final episode, and we're gonna have to wait 2 more years. Personally, and this is the last thing, don't worry. Personally, I think Jim is a solid character. Yeah, he don't really know what he's doing, and in these past few episodes, he sort of redeemed himself for that, with helping Jade and Tabitha. But I do think overall Jim is a solid character. He's just a man trying to protect his family, and he doesn't understand what's going on, along with most of the characters. I am sad to see him go. I think he's a solid actor, but hopefully from season 4 will deliver. If it's anything like the rest of the show, it definitely will. But otherwise, thank you for listening to my season 3 review.
Are you going to give it a score?
Out of 10?
Yeah. On the AFK
I'll give the
scale.
first season a 10 out of 10, definitely. Season 2, I'll probably give a 9 out of 10. Still very good. Season 3, I'll probably give like an 8. Maybe even a 7.5. It's mainly those 3 episodes. Because we were waiting week to week, it was kind of just boring. It's just like a 45 minutes to an hour of nothing. So,
yeah.
But it does deliver on a lot of theories we've had from the start, really.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed it. I hope everyone else did too. But that's all the TV news we've got this week.
Well, actually, I would like to point jabber in, but the reason we're not talking about Arcane Season 2 is none of us have seen it.
I want to see it so bad. I'm probably end up rewatching the first season before I do. But I don't have Netflix.
Yeah, so, I was going to, but I completely forgot. And it was like yesterday, I was like, oh shit, this ended. Oops. So I thought, I can't watch that.
I'm fairly sure the final episode.
I actually think I might watch it.
Oh yeah, no, it's honestly a really good watch from what I've seen in season 1, and apparently season 2 is just as good. I think Act 3 came out yesterday, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it ended yesterday.
So yeah, that it's fully done now, and yeah, I'll try and see if I can get Netflix at some point, because I do want to see it.
So maybe we'll talk about it next week, but...
Well, yeah.
But if anyone...
as you guys know, me and Harry are watching Star Trek, so we're quite busy with that, but I'll definitely look at Arcane. I've been looking at it for a while, because I know everyone said good things about it. Literally everybody I've talked to.
Yeah.
Not a bad word, so...
Yeah, no, it's a really...
I will definitely watch it at some point.
Yeah, and it's absolutely beautiful to look at as well. Like, the animation is... So yeah, I highly recommend it. I'll just break into your house and watch it through your walls.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So I think, other than that, that's all the TV news. So, gaming news, we actually have most, albeit not much. But Sony is in talks to buy FromSoftware's parent company.
Yes, hang on, let's pull up my thing real
quick.
If
you want to talk about it, Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan probably
knows
the most.
It's in the name. Sony is in talks to buy Kadokawa? They own FromSoftware. And so Sony already has a little bit of like shares in FromSoftware, but if they buy the parent company, then they have a lot more shares into the company, which means that they basically own FromSoftware. So actually, hang on, there's a bit more here. So yeah, so this big company that Sony's in talks buying owns obviously FromSoftware and Spike Chunsoft, who did the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero game, which came out this year. So there's that as well. And obviously this struck up a little bit of controversy because, Sony's had somewhat of a relationship with FromSoftware. I say somewhat because they made Bloodborne with each other, although Sony has never done anything with Bloodborne in 9 years. So
yeah, so this could mean you're not getting another Souls game if they do buy it.
So yeah, like the most we've seen Bloodborne from any Sony property was Astrobot, and that's it. And that added like a costume for one of the hunters, and then obviously the hunter was in Astrobot. So that is the big scare with Sony buying them, is because what if they make them do Horizon? Like,
not to mention exclusivity scares.
And the exclusivity stuff as well. Because it could lead to, obviously, the game's not coming to Xbox or PC. I mean, if they did get bought, then yeah, the PC release would be like 2 years after, or a year, depending on...
Well, no, they're not doing like 2 years. They do less than a year now.
Yeah, but I think that's just for DLC.
No, because Spider-Man 2K is coming out.
The DLC get cancelled.
Yeah, true.
So I think they're probably going to wait for everything to come out, release a complete edition, sell that for a bit more money.
I do think they are still trying to push it to release faster because they're seeing sales and stuff. But either way, I hope that if they do buy it, they give them free rate.
Yeah,
because I think exclusivity would be a massive hit to sales.
Because this is what kind of done with Bungie, I believe. They bought Bungie, which is the most stupidest purchase in gaming history ever, because I think for a purchase to work between like a big publisher like Nintendo, Xbox, well, I don't say Nintendo, only Xbox, is like they have to like have some form of like history with that company. Like when Sony bought Insomniac, that makes sense. They made Ratchet and Clank and Spyro, which were all exclusives for Sony. You might as well buy them. And then Xbox buying Bethesda, that makes sense because Bethesda did Elder Scrolls 4 and Fallout 3. They were all Xbox exclusives. So that made sense. But the Sony buying Bungie doesn't make sense because they've had no relationship to each other. And all Bungie's only just die almost. So
yeah.
But I do believe that they own Bungie, but Bungie can kind of do what they want. So if they do buy that company, and then they own FromSoftware, I hope they let Miyazaki just do what he wants. Just let him cook. They let Kojima. I know they don't own Kojima Productions, but they let him cook. So
yeah. Has Bungie put anything out since PlayStation
they
bought
did
them?
the Destiny 2 Final Shape DLC, which got
I'm just talking
90s.
like a big game. Because obviously Destiny's already on all platforms.
Bungie's not done a game since like Destiny 2, I believe.
Yeah.
So they only do expansions, but they've got Marathon coming out.
Oof. Yeah. Is that coming to all platforms?
I don't know. I think it's going to PC. I believe I've seen it on the Steam sale, Steam page, but I'm not sure.
Marathon.
Yeah, so it'd be nice if they didn't buy them, because, like you say, exclusives. You don't really want. Like Souls games are popular everywhere, except the Switch because they're not on there. But it just kind of seems really scummy to buy, and obviously their history with other Souls games, because pardon me, I believe Miyazaki and other FromSoftware devs have said, we would love to do something with Bloodborne, we just can't because Sony owns it. Owns the IP. So they can't do anything with Bloodborne.
Oh, by the way, the Bungie, the new Marathon one, is going to be on all platforms.
Okay, well, that's good then. So maybe, and I'm guessing, I think, with the Concord tax, I do think if they did buy them, they would probably do timed exclusives.
I don't want
which would be bad. Oh, not exclusives. I think
no matter what, it's gonna. They shouldn't do it because it'll be detrimental. They'd make more money if they just released it on all platforms.
Maybe they wouldn't do exclusives then.
If the Concord tax really was a problem, they wouldn't restrict it.
Because I think that has scared them a lot.
Yeah.
Which obviously would. That thing cost 400 million according to leaks. And it bombed.
That is
so
detrimental flop.
Yeah, I think what they would do is not do exclusives. I don't know why I said that, but just they would probably release them day one. But
that's the best choice.
If they were to buy them, they have to let Miyazaki and his team cook. Otherwise, you've just killed one of the biggest and what some regard as the best game development studios ever.
Yeah. I actually want to have a look. What is the sales by platform?
For FromSoftware games.
I'm going to look at Elden Ring.
Not sure.
If my browser doesn't keep messing up. That's the total sales, but I'm looking for sales by platform.
Maybe they didn't release
UK Elden Ring sales share by platform.
I wouldn't. I mean, maybe the popular Xbox.
The browser. Yeah.
Just
look at images. Here we go.
Xbox would probably be the lowest because it's the lowest selling console.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Elden Ring is so. Okay, so
what are we up to?
Xbox has. I'm just looking. So we're talking about the FromSoft thing still.
This is Elden Ring sales.
And the Koda was it Kawakama? Something like that. Was it Kodakama?
I'm not sure.
Kamakoda. That was it. So yeah, Elden Ring copy. I don't know how reliable this is, but this survey shows 41% on PlayStation, 30% Xbox, PC 29%. So while
PC's lower, that's surprising.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I'm not entirely sure about this graph. But either way, that is still.
I mean, I'm also not surprising to me, because if you think about it, Xbox has never been popular in Japan. PlayStation's always been more popular, so. But that, I mean,
this is
that's right. That PC is so low.
Exactly.
I would have thought PC would be more than Xbox.
This is definitely not right. This one's saying that PS as a whole. That this one's put Xbox down as 1.7%, so that is definitely not right.
Yeah, that seems.
I don't believe that one for a second.
Unreliable.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I can't find a reliable source. But...
I'd rather they didn't buy them, and I'm sure everyone can agree.
And if they were,
and if they
there are some very light restrictions.
Yeah, if they did, they would be under so much pressure to just not mess it up, because they messed up Helldivers 2.
We have bullied Sony before.
Exactly, like that's what everyone brought up. Helldivers 2, that was doing so incredibly well, and then Sony went, you need a PSN account now. And then millions of people got locked out of the game that they paid for and spent months playing.
Unable to buy it.
True. So that doesn't help.
Yeah.
As well.
Sony, stop being the bad guy. Come on.
Exactly.
You've had a bunch of fuck ups this year. Don't make it any worse.
Come on, you released fucking Astrobot and you keep messing it up. Like, come on, man. But yeah. That's
PSN account required for Astrobot next month, trust.
Well,
they need to bump up the numbers
if you guys are done shitting on them, we can move on to Arc Extinction key art released. So key art just like...
So you know how like when you load up the game it has like the artwork?
Yeah,
it's just the key art for each map. We've got two things, a release date and the key art. So, Arc Extinction Ascended is the remake version of Extinction, which was supposed to be the final map until Genesis was introduced. And it looks pretty damn good. Extinction's one of my favourite maps. I'm trying to copy-paste this, but it's in Steam, so I can't. So let me just download it and send it to you guys on the chat.
I think you mentioned this, but I was checking my phone real quick. So
okay, too large.
For Ascended, that's what the remaster is called, or remake.
Yeah.
Is it like, are they just remaking all the DLC?
Essentially, yes. Okay. They're going through. So it's included with the base of the game. All the DLC will be upgraded, including the community maps.
Okay, so you don't have to buy it again.
Yeah, and the only DLC is the Bob's Tall Tales Season Pass, though brand new DLC in the story. Right, here's the key art.
I'm actually very surprised that it's
quite different.
That you don't have to pay for it, considering it's, as you said in the past, Snow Games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, they know they can't afford to fuck this up. They've got to make it as good a deal as possible, kinda. Let me try and grab the OG key art, because there is a few changes. So we have the inclusion of the Managama and the Snow Owl. Managama is in the bottom left, where the Enforcer would typically be.
That looks so weirdly Photoshop looking at both of them. That owl.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the lighting on the owl's a little weird. And so same with the Managama.
Yeah.
Because everything else kind of looks similar. Obviously, the Dreadnoughtus is also put in there, which will be the free community voted creature. Nothing on Bob's Tall Tales though, which is interesting. I don't know if we actually got any of the Bob's Tall Tales stuff in thing. I believe this Bob's Tall Tales for Extinction will be a Mad Max themed one. It's like a Desert Wastelanders type thing.
Yeah.
But it does look a lot better. I mean, it's just a graphical improvement, but it's art. It's like its art form. And I'll check it out either way. I always download the game back when the new map releases. I think, did I say December 16th the release date?
I don't
know if I have
so.
already. Alright, well, yeah, that's the release date. December 16th. I'll be on it. I'll be flying around, taking screenshots, whatnot. If you want to check out the maps screenshots, I do have an Instagram. Nathan will put it on screen or something. I don't know. So yeah, we'll see how it goes and whether the launch will be better than the Aberration launch.
Yeah.
Talking about launches. Well, it's not a full launch, but a playtest next weekend. Next Saturday, Splitgate 2. Yeah. Is this the second playtest now?
Not the second, but this is the second private one. So the first private playtest was back at was it the start of November or the end of August? I want to say the start of November. But yeah. Yeah, it would have been because I missed it because of work. So yeah. So that was my first shift. So yeah. This one will be on Saturday, November 30th.
Yeah.
From 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. It only shows the times in my local thing, so yeah. I will be able to play this one because my shift does end at 6, so it'll just be the download time when I have my tea, and then playing it since then. But yeah, a bunch of new stuff will be tested. People can apply for it now in the Discord for the Splitgate 2, well, and even just Splitgate. If you just join 1047's Splitgate Discord, there in the announcements, there is a link to the playtest. Oh no, we are allowed to talk about it. The Firepower Frenzy featured playlist, which will be a brand new game mode that they're introducing. There's also be a new map and more. That is as much as I think I'm allowed to say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed the last one. It definitely built a lot of improvements. Don't know if Nathan, have you checked if you've got an email or?
I haven't. I will probably check after we've done this episode though.
If you need be, I'll send you the link and I'll also apply for a refer a friend for you if you want.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because as I say, I get one free one. Well, not one free one, but one free chance. So yeah. I will definitely keep you guys updated next Sunday on how I found it. I'm not allowed to share screenshots or videos, so it will just be talking, but that's what you clicked on it for. And yeah, that's as much as we have.
Nice. What do we have next, Isaac?
Next, we have something I think that all of us are a bit excited about. Illuminate 2. Illuminate 2? Illuminate being tested in Helldivers 2 is what I meant to say. Which is something we've been waiting for a long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like
take its time, not be buggy.
We're getting closer and closer.
Oh yeah, well I believe this means that they've made like a test version of the full game package. Because the screenshots I found were from the Steam Depot history, which you can get from the Steam database. But yeah, this just means that there is a version of the game that has been deposited for people to test, which includes the tag Illuminate Gameplay, or Gameplay_Illuminates. Very exciting stuff, and I have a theory it will sort of coincide with the Game Awards. So if you guys check the chat, change 26314-309. A lot of Gameplay Illuminate stuff alongside encrypted downloads.
Yeah, I mean,
which I believe means
I do feel like they probably will say something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Game Awards.
I mean, it would make sense. I mean,
yeah, our last theory was Liberty Day, but yeah, as long as it releases,
that would make sense. But yeah,
but the Game Awards is I say it probably is bigger than that. You know, there'll be millions of people watching. Might as well announce the big new huge update at the Game Awards, and like they could do what they did when you probably will not remember any of this, but when they announced Joker for Smash Bros. Obviously Persona 5 Joker the Joker, but what happened was like all the lights went out, and then the Phantom Thieves raided the show, like they do in the games and stuff. So they could do something like that, like Super Earth announcement incoming.
Can they just play a couple of Liberty Alive? Yeah. That's all I want.
Nope. Deacon, no. Well, yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Game Awards. Fuck you. I'm never going to stop hating you now. You're a joke of a fucking event.
I mean,
so
we'll get into that later.
Golden joystick's better.
Yeah, well...
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, whilst we're getting angry at the Game Awards, we can vote soon, but there's a couple more things which I'll just go through quickly. So, Hawkeye in Marvel Rivals. We knew that there were going to be more characters, but we're like, what, 2-3 weeks away? 2 weeks away now?
Oh, I think it's next.
We're not far off.
Yeah, 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
We may live stream.
I think we might get one more character before. One more character announcement. So we've had Bucky, Captain America, Hawkeye, and I think we'll get one more. I think that makes sense.
I'll send the image of Hawkeye real quick, actually.
I do like it. His design is really cool.
Oh yeah, it does look very good. I'm loving these designs I've been doing. Here it is. Right, copy image, and let's paste it in the chat.
I didn't watch the video, which I think did they do a video speaking of visibilities?
No,
have they?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch it. If they did, I just saw like he's in the game.
Yeah,
it does look pretty good to be fair.
Yeah, it looks very cool.
I think he actually no. I do believe. I think he has like a explosive arrow. Was one of them. That's the only one I remember off the top of my head, but.
Oh yeah.
So he'll probably act like Hanzo, probably.
I'm looking forward to playing this game, man.
Probably.
Yeah, I am. They might announce a new character.
It looks like
could they announce a new
they
character?
also announced a special skin for him from one of the other universes, which makes me think he's got a sort of sword ability, or at least his bow turns into a sword for a melee. If you look at this image,
probably
his bow splits in half to reveal a blade. It looks like.
Unless it'll be like his melee.
Which is sick.
That makes sense. It could be like Ronin Hawkeye, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a very Power Rangers looking design, kind of.
It looks like the Genji skin.
No, the helmet's Power Rangers.
I assume that's probably from the future.
Yeah, 2099.
2099.
That's the future. 2099 Hawkeye.
Yeah. Galactic Fangs.
I actually saw something on Twitter real quick. It was
Skull Vibranium.
There was like a Marvel Rivals back playing in Fortnite or something.
Yeah, there's going to be a Marvel Rivals crossover that's been leaked. Alongside a bunch of other, like, Fortnite's, like, apparently next season going to be big, like, Godzilla, Cyberpunk, Demon Slayer, so yeah. That's some more games.
Well, Demon Slayer's great.
Yeah.
Gotta get that money.
But yeah.
Well, anyway, we have some maybe sad news next. I don't know. I don't really care, but Xbox is getting rid of avatars. You know those like people that you make when you first get your Xbox and then never touch again? They're getting rid of them, which is unfortunate.
I like avatars, but I like Mii's, which were just so much better than avatars.
Yeah,
because that's what literally they made it.
Avatars was like a Jinxie clip of him checking someone's profile, and they just had like the weirdest avatar ever.
I mean, I like
just scrolling through Instagram.
What was it? On 360, you know when you like go through your accounts, you like
make
an avatar to be like a sloop. That was quite nice. Like they were okay. They were just nowhere near as cool as Mii's, which were just so much better.
Yeah.
And still, are relevant, I guess, a little bit in the Nintendo community mainly. But yeah, I liked avatars.
Anyways.
Oh well, it's not surprising they're dead.
It's just something I figured I'd mention. It's not massive, but the last bit of gaming news this week, Christopher Judge. I don't know who that is, but I assume he's important. Teases more God of War stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, is that going to be for
are we getting...
or the
I was thinking that. I know we're getting that. Are we getting a live action?
I
believe there is something, but isn't it? Is it Amazon or Paramount?
It's Amazon, I believe.
Well, I assume he'll do something similar to what Troy Baker did with The Last of Us TV show. Yeah. He might be in it, but play a different character, or he'll at least be around on set, considering, he's the main character.
Yeah, I think he could definitely play, like 2018 onwards Kratos. Could he play young Kratos though? Still.
No.
I don't think so. Yeah. So yeah, he could definitely do like the whole Norse section, but Greek, probably not. I would love to see him in it, though.
I mean, obviously we know that God of War's obviously going to continue. It's very popular. Money.
Absolutely.
I mean, I haven't beat Ragnarok yet. I don't know the ending.
I want to buy it. I'm gonna buy it probably with this sale.
But I know that there's obviously been rumors, and I would love for him to go to Egypt. I think that'd be really cool.
Ooh.
I just don't know how Ragnarok ends to kind of like make sure that happens.
Don't.
I mean, God of War 3, I guess spoilers for a game that came out in like, what, 2009, I guess? He was 2000, maybe 2010. He stabs himself, if I remember, and then that kind of ends as like him dying. Which kind of go off memory. But then obviously, and then God of War 4, he's in Norse mythology. So I guess, but I just don't know how Ragnarok ends, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
But
I've somehow managed to avoid the ending.
I have. I might have seen like stuff on it, but because obviously, But I mean, it's not surprising that we're getting God of War stuff. I know last year the DLC got announced at the Game Awards, so maybe something there again. Like maybe
free DLC as well, not worth mentioning.
Yeah. And I hope it was very good, but I guess I'll have to
Absolutely.
see. Or maybe a PlayStation Showcase next year.
Well, the DLC is after the main story, isn't it? So if anything, that'll tie in the next game, depending on how that ends.
Yeah.
Compared to Ragnarok. So,
or maybe we'll go on another God of War break for a bit.
Probably.
Because I know there's rumors about Santa Monica making a new IP, which is good because they've only ever made God of War games.
Yeah, now take a break, work on the next game, make sure it's as good as God of War and Ragnarok, as I've heard. And then, yeah.
So that's everything for gaming.
Well, I've heard good things, so I assume that
I think Ragnarok's really good.
Yeah, that is
the story's a bit.
The stuff he's sharing is definitely either related to the show or the Greek Saga remake.
Oh, yeah, that.
I doubt they'll have a next one.
We're now on to what everybody's here for. The Game Awards.
I've been waiting for this all week.
Yeah, we wanted to do this earlier.
We were going to do it last week, but I've had a busy week.
Let's just vote. I can't be asked. We're not doing these. We're voting.
So yeah.
So we will vote by category and discuss. So if everyone start voting.
I guess which one to get hit by the? Yeah, I'm already on it.
All right. So Game of the Year.
Obviously, I've not played any of these.
So we'll talk about it first, in case you somehow didn't see. We have Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio. Now, there's a thing here which a lot of people are not happy about, which is
get rid of it.
Erd Tree.
Get rid of it.
We also say Daniel.
Fuck off. We shouldn't have games built on the shoulders of existing games. Well, DLC built on the shoulder of existing games in Game of the Year.
Yeah.
It's not been built from the ground up. Like, it's remakes, I can kind of argue for it, but I'd still prefer a brand new game built from the ground up to be on there. And there are games which deserve that place, and it's just kind of stolen that limelight. It doesn't deserve to be. It's a good DLC, but there are it's already won a Game of the Year. This is just building on a Game of the Year winner. What the fuck do you do there?
Like, I don't know if it would win. I think it might have the lowest chances. Probably.
It better fucking have the lowest chances.
It might do. Or Black Myth might have the lowest chances.
Fucking critics like on their knees in front of FromSoft, giving it all the look. So yeah, it's stupid. If that wins the Game Awards is the biggest joke in the gaming area next to IGN.
I think
and the golden joystick is easily better.
Personally, I think I'm not surprised. Like when it was a build up, I was watching a lot of gaming related stuff talking about the Game Awards, and everyone was saying if it's there, I would not be surprised because the reviews are incredible. So everyone's just saying like I'm not surprised it's there. I just don't want it to win. Because it's Elden Ring already won, and like
not deserving. Yeah, it's done. It's been there. It's done that. You can't paint a house on the Mona Lisa.
Like they should have made. I mean, the thing is, people are like, just make a new category. It's like you can't really though, because not many expansions come out that are worthy enough. I would say.
Simple. It's the era of remakes. Just make a remix category for DLC and remakes. Simple. Or just chuck it in ongoing like you did Phantom Liberty.
I mean, yeah, they could have done that. I don't know why they didn't do that. They probably should put that there instead of Helldivers 2, in my opinion, because Helldivers 2 came out this year. I don't know how that's there.
It's a strange
Elden Ring
one,
makes more sense to be there.
But yeah. So switch them. Easy. Switch. Boom, boom. Done. Just say, oh, my bad guy.
I'm ready to cast my vote.
So, yeah, who would like to say what they're voting for first?
I'm voting for Black Myth Wukong. I think that is a really deserving game built from a AA company. From the ground up, may I add.
Is that your reason?
So yeah. There's more reasons. The art style's incredible. The gameplay looks amazing. You've played this, Nathan, have you not?
I have, and I thought it was good. I just didn't really want to go back because it came out around the time of Astrobot and then Space Marine 2, which I was a lot more into.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was good. I just didn't have a drive to go back to it.
Out of all these games, this is the one I would buy the first. So yeah, that's why easy vote, and I've clicked my button.
So Isaac, I'll do mine last because I've already made it.
You already know what you're voting for, Nathan.
Yeah, we have an episode on it, so Isaac.
I've actually played none of the games. I've played a few hours of Elden Ring, and I think this is mainly down to the fact that it's probably the only game on here that I will actually play at some point. I'm gonna vote Astrobot.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible, that game. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, I don't think I'll play any other game.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's it.
Well, yeah. I've played Astrobot, Balatro, a little bit of Black Myth, and I played the demo for 7 Rebirth, and then a bit of the main game, and then I played a bit of the demo for Metaphor, but then I stopped because I wanted to play Persona 5 instead. And Balatro is awesome. I'm glad it's there. People are like, bro, what is this card game doing in here? It's like, because it's amazing. Like, made by one dude, and it's incredible. So, Black Myth, I've already said. I've not played enough, and I didn't really want to go back to it. And then Final Fantasy VII and Metaphor, they're incredibly long games. So, yeah, I feel like I should probably play them a lot more. I haven't played Elden Ring and Astrobot. We had an entire episode 4, so I'm voting Astrobot. Well, yeah. It's my game of the year. It's the best game I've played this year, in my opinion. It's just incredible. Like, every time I replay it, I've played it 3 times now. Fully 100%ed it 3 times, and I just love it more and more. So yeah, that's my game of the year. Next category, game direction, which is the exact same contestants.
This is such a difficult one for me because I've not played, so I don't know the direction or innovation they've done.
Well,
this one
I'll start for this one if you want. I don't mind. Yeah. Mainly because I voted Astrobot last time, and I've heard a lot of good things about Balatro. I'm going to vote for that because if I remember correctly, it's like a mix between like solitaire and poker.
Not solitaire. It's a card game roguelike. I guess for poker elements. I'm not a big poker player, so I don't really know. But yeah, it's really addicting. A lot of fun. So.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm voting that, seeing as I've heard good things, and I voted Astrobot for Game of the Year. So.
That's fair enough.
I would love to vote Balatro. I would love to vote Balatro, but this stuff because like I think Metaphor or Final Fantasy might win because they're bigger. Well, Astrobot, like that, they knew exactly what they wanted to do, and then they did it, and they did it incredibly well. Like that's why I'm just gonna vote it because yeah, they had a direction and they kept on that direction, and they fucking knocked it out of the park. So yeah, Astrobot I vote for best game direction.
As I said, I have not played any of these. I've not really seen much on them. Like Black Myth and Astrobot are probably the 2 I've seen the most on out of this list. So I don't know how very innovative these are. Balatro does sound quite interesting though.
Like, it's really good.
I've only heard of this game up towards the Game Awards. Like, I hadn't heard of it anywhere else. Yeah. Metaphor, I heard of a couple times. Rebirth, I've not played a single Final Fantasy game because I cannot. Well, no, I've played the demo for 16, but we don't talk about that. That wasn't the best. And Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, I kind of have a vendetta against at the minute. It's a Vendetta 2023 trademark. was it 2024? I can't remember when we did this. No. Okay, 2024. So I'm gonna do the simple answer of playing Eeny Meeny Miny Mo.
All right.
Catch the baby on its
I love a visitor tree.
It's not you. Okay, and Balatro has got my vote.
It's a banger. Like, that game's so fucking good. Next one. This is a tough one because
that's a really difficult category to do with not playing games.
Yeah.
Right.
Except for this, especially this next one, which is best narrative.
Ooh.
So we have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor ReFantazio, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2 Remake. So, I haven't played any of these ones, but I have heard incredible stuff about Metaphor's story. I've heard that Hellblade 2's, that's the one that people are like, why is that there? And then Silent Hill 2 Remake, it's got the exact same story as the original, and everyone adores the original story. And then and then 7 Rebirth I've heard is a really good story, and then Yakuza, I've not heard a single thing on the story. Maybe it's good. I'm sure it is. But yeah,
I know absolutely none of the narratives for these.
I'm just gonna vote Metaphor because I've heard out of everything I've heard a lot more positive stuff on that story. And it's fucking Atlas. Like they're gonna cook on a story.
Yeah. Is 2 like a sequel or is it a remake?
Was it Silent Hill 2?
Yeah.
It's a remake of Silent Hill 2.
Okay, I didn't know if there was one before that. As I say, I'm not too familiar with the Silent Hill franchise.
Yeah, I mean, I would say you can skip if you want to.
I don't want to skip. I want to vote.
Okay.
Because I don't want the ones that I don't think should win to win.
Okay.
Rebirth, is that adding on or is that a remake?
From what I've heard from people, like this is like a sequel to Remake, 7 Remake.
Okay.
So the entire point of the 7 trilogy is just to expand 7's story in the way that they couldn't do on the PS1. So it's like the ultimate version of Final Fantasy 7. So yeah, I do believe they've added new stuff to it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Infinite Wealth's a new game. Metaphor ReFantazio is a new game. Hellblade 2 is a new game. So those, I think I would prefer any of them to win over Silent Hill 2 there.
Yeah.
Just simply because
it's got the leg up.
It's new. So again, I'm not sure. I don't know any of the narratives. I might play Eeny Meeny Miny Mo again.
Please do the shortened version.
Eeny Meeny Mo. What's the shortened version? I've only ever done the It Is Not You.
Well, whilst you do that in your head, I'll talk about what I'm going to vote for. Now, personally, the only 2 games that I would actually consider voting for, because I actually know something about them, is Hellblade 2 and Silent Hill 2. The other 3, I've never heard of Metaphor ReFantazio. I've heard of Yakuza, but I've never seen that one, and I'm never going to play Final Fantasy. So, I'm actually going to vote Hellblade 2 because I just think I would prefer playing that to Silent Hill, if you understand what I mean. I do want to play the Hellblade games because they are on Game Pass. Well, the first one is anyway. And it's been a game I've been looking at for a long time. But never really got round to playing. So I'm going to vote that for mainly that reason.
I do hope that this, I guess it's a bit tangent, but this podcast does help all of us kind of expand our interest in game and like the types of games we play. Like Isaac, you say you have no interest in those 3. You know, maybe because of this, you get to play them, and then you're like, damn, these are actually really cool. And, you know, expand
The only restricting factor for me is money.
As long as
that's the biggest issue.
I fucking hate the price of gaming at the minute. It's ridiculous. Consoles are expensive, PC components are expensive, games are expensive. It's bullshit.
I guess with Metaphor, it's
by the way,
$8.
My Eeny Meeny Miny Mo's get landed on Metaphor ReFantazio.
Alright.
So that will be my vote. Right. Next category.
Which is
Best Art Direction.
We have Astrobot, Black Myth, Shadow of the Erdtree, Metaphor, and Never. Which was, if you don't know, Never is made by the Gris team.
Yeah.
So, and that game was a really good art direction, from what I've seen.
Well, this is the first time I am happy to see Shadow of the Erdtree on here.
Yeah, that game's boss design and like just graphics overall is incredible.
Yeah, they look really nice.
But like, it's a FromSoftware
and they're
game.
all really unique.
If anything, I think Astrobot's the odd one out here in my opinion. Like that game looks really cool, but it's very standard,
simplistic,
very simplistic, which not bad, but I would have put something else in there.
It's very odd compared to other things. Yeah.
Like I'm not surprised it's there because it's the favorite among
you are
critics
the weakest link.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I think personally, from what I've seen, not art-wise, Metaphor has incredible menus. Like, I don't know if you've seen them, but they're awesome. But I might vote Never, because the art style looks incredible from what I've seen.
I'm gonna vote Never because
and it's cool
I've seen some stuff on Grist, and I've seen a few things on Never as well, and they both look really good. And again, another game I do want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's between Shadow of the Erd Tree and Never. Two very different games, I know.
Yeah.
I think Black Myth Wukong, it's nice, but it is based on mythology. Then again, it is an interpretation of it, so I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Ooh, so yeah, that's make it
like Erd Tree, Metaphor, and Never, because they're more. Black Myth. Okay, I was trying to say Black Myth is very. I say realistic, but it's made to look more realistic, whereas Metaphor and Never are stylized.
Yeah.
Which I think should give a game a leg up in an art direction category, because your game can look realistic as hell, but like sometimes that's just boring. So
I get that, but I also don't want to do it just simply off the jumping on the trend of disliking how much.
Yeah, not just like knocking on
hyperrealism is an oversaturated market. I don't want to jump on that train when I do this. I want to purely think, not through a texture mindset, but more of a design. That's where I want to do it.
Because there are some really cool boss designs in.
And the animation in that game is also really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a very difficult category for me. Other than knocking Astrobot off to the side, kinda.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a difficult 4 to pick between. Because this is something I can vote on. I've seen, except Metaphor, I've not seen anything in that. So that's
that game is incredible
not really likely
UI,
to get
which is not surprising. Every Atlas game.
Yeah, but I don't want to vote it kind of on UI.
And even just art direction itself is really good, but
that'd be more. Yeah. Oh, this is such a difficult choice. You guys go before me.
Oh well, we vote Never.
Oh, have you? Okay, I've been too busy. Thinking.
Okay.
But did you vote Never, Isaac? You did, didn't you?
Oh, I thought we were on the next one, bro.
Oh no,
no, I'm still debating. Yeah, I know. It's difficult choice, Isaac. There's 3 really good options in my head. I am going to go with. I'll go with Shadow of the Erd Tree. I'll give it that vote.
All right. Next one, which is Best Score and Music. We have Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. Now, I like to first. Astrobot music's great. It's a lot of fun. 7, Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy, of course, it's got good music. Metaphor, I've actually not heard any of the Metaphor music. I've heard it's not as good as the Persona music. I've heard the battle track. That battle track is really good. And Silent Hill 2, I've not heard any. And then, but I'm gonna go Stellar Blade because that music's really good.
I've heard Stellar Blade's soundtrack is great.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Stellar Blade.
Silent Hill and Astrobot, I'm not sure about. And I hear you put Final Fantasy music in your top 10 list, so I know that's
there is some incredible Final Fantasy music.
Really high standard, and that does make me want to try and play it because I'm a sucker for good music.
Yeah.
So it's between probably Rebirth and Stellar Blade for me.
Well, actually, while you're thinking, I'm gonna throw in here. Persona 3 Reload was snubbed at this. Persona 3 Reload has the best soundtrack this year, honestly. I would have put it here over Astrobot, honestly. I really like Astrobot's music. It's just Persona 3 is better.
I think Astrobot's definitely sneaking through the gaps just because of critic scores, kind of.
I mean, it's still got really good music and really good art direction. It's just, I think there are just better ones than it.
That's kind of been the entire opinion on this Game Awards this year. They've definitely had a.
But it deserves that Game of the Year nominee. Like, it wholeheartedly deserves that, and the game direction. But I'm voting
no, there's only one I think doesn't deserve to be on the list, and I've voiced it several times.
I
think I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy VII.
You know what I'm voting for?
Were you voting for best score in music, Isaac?
She kind of bad though.
Oh, Stellar Blade voting.
I'll say there's two characters.
I've not played any of them games again, so
yeah, that's a
Well,
you have a PS5. You probably might enjoy Stellar Blade. It's like an action. It's an action game, so I don't.
Isaac could just be staring at the skins all day. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I voted Stellar Blade. Has everyone voted?
I have voted. Yes, I voted for Rebirth.
Next one, best audio design. We have Astrobot, Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
The only one I know about here kind of is Silent Hill 2 and Black Ops 6.
Played one of these. I've actually played one of these.
You have! And it's the one that will probably not win.
I've played it.
I think...
I'm going to vote for Hellblade again. Because I like Hellblade.
Yeah, I've heard that's a very good visual audio kind of game. And then
the
gameplay's not very good.
In the first game, that audio is really like... From the opening, you can tell like the audio design in the game. This is based off the first one, so I'm assuming the second one does just as well in that. So it's between Hellblade 2 and Silent Hill 2, because horror games typically excel in in sound design. And from what I've seen, Silent Hill 2 is also really good with it.
Yeah.
But I do want to have faith in Hellblade based on what I've played in the first game. So I'm going to vote for Hellblade 2.
I will vote Silent Hill 2 Remake, because everything I hear about the audio design, everyone just says, like, they were like, I'm like looking at something, and then in the background because they've got both headphones on, in the background they'll hear like a little crack or something, and then they said they'll shit their pants. Like, that's what you want in a horror game. And I've heard the noises of like I don't know if anyone's seen the trailers, that you two, I mean, but there'll be like some of the enemies are just like limbs, and the noises they make when they crawl around are horrific.
Yeah.
Like, Daniel, you have arachnophobia.
Yeah, no,
I would
be awful. I know what you're on about, yeah.
I'm going to vote Silent Hill 2 for
This is why I've not bought the game. This is why I'm not thinking of buying the game anytime soon. I'm bad with horror games. You chuck anything that will set off my arachnophobia and I will just blow my brains out on stream. Can we say that on... No, we can say that, why not?
Actually, I think Silent Hill 2 probably would have been the nominee if Erdtree didn't get in, honestly. I'm just going to say...
Maybe, but then again, it's a remake, so I wouldn't have... I'd pick
Resident Evil 4 Remake got in last year.
I know, and I've already said that I'm not too fond of that choice either.
Yeah, but they don't care what you think.
Yeah, I know, but I care what I think, so... And evidently people who click on this podcast care what we think, so...
Yeah, I think Silent Hill 2 would have been the one to get in. But, so yeah, Isaac, what are you voting for? Or have you already done?
I probably would have said Stellar Blade would be the one to get in, or Helldivers 2.
Which Isaac?
Hellblade.
Hellblade, okay. Right.
I think I heard Hellblade like from the depths of the caverns there.
Alright, if we're all done.
Next one. Best performance.
Now this one I don't know what to choose because
Hellblade.
I think I'm going Hellblade again because
I'm just gonna choose Hellblade.
Brianna White, who I believe was Aerith in 7 Rebirth. Hannah Tell, who was in Life is Strange.
This one.
Humbly Gonzalez from Star Wars Outlaws. Luke Roberts in Silent Hill 2, and then Melina Jurgens in Hellblade 2. She'll probably win. She was really good in the first game.
She goes
and
all
from
out
what I've seen, she looks really good in the second one.
Yeah. As I say, I'm going to be finishing the first game probably in the next few weeks, or maybe next month. But yeah. So yeah, I will happily give that one.
I mean, she wins. She might be the first best performance to win 2, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a best performance.
She's very consistent in her performance. Like, she goes all out.
Or I think maybe people vote for Brianna White. It was Aerith, I believe. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Isaac, have you done yours?
Hellblade.
Yep. All right.
Isaac only has one word for the next 10 minutes. Right.
Next.
Well, actually, have to change it now.
Innovation
and accessibility.
Black Ops 6. Diablo 4.
I have no idea what
Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, and Outlaws. Star Wars Outlaws.
don't know any of the accessibility settings, and nothing has been really.
I've
not seen anything reported about any big like access. Obviously, in the past we've had, like, I think was it Tekken 8, which had like a really good accessibility setting or something. Was it now? I'm trying to remember.
I don't really look at innovation, accessibility kind of stuff.
Yeah. I just remember seeing some headlines about a game, which I've not seen anything from any of these games or any game this year, to be honest.
Yeah, this is the kind of one where it's like, I don't really know what to pick. I mean, I guess I'll choose Prince of Persia because that shooter got shut down. I think it'd be really funny if that wins a Game Award and Ubisoft shut them down. They're like, damn, we messed up.
Okay, you've convinced me. Prince of Persia.
But yeah, for that reason, I'll also vote Prince of Persia.
Screw Ubisoft.
Fuck Ubisoft.
So yeah, next category. Games for Impact. Closer the Distance, Indica.
Well,
Never.
I think I know what I'm voting for.
And Tales of Kinzera.
Alright, I have no clue.
I've heard of Indica because a Bonus Points podcast that I watch, they did an episode on it. I didn't watch the episode, but never already spoke about it. And then Tales of Kinzera, I remember the guy that does the voice of the main character, he came on stage last year to announce the game. And I really like him because he was in Assassin's Creed Origins. So I'm over that because I don't know what to pick. And maybe never.
Life is Strange. I've heard that other than the first game, they kind of went downhill. Like, so I don't know what's the reception for this game.
I didn't look at it.
I've not seen anything on it since.
Yeah.
Hellblade 2, I've not hit any of this super. Even the first game, I've not hit the super impactful scenes yet. Like, so I'm not sure. I'm hoping it, because I'm looking forward to it. Indica, Close to the Distance, and Tales of Kinzera, I've not heard anything on.
Yeah.
11-bit. How have I not heard that one? EA and then Skybound. I'm probably gonna go Never. I'll have faith in that.
Actually, yeah, I might go Never.
Yeah, let's go Never. Right.
Next.
And then best ongoing.
Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2.
It's strange that it's on there, but I prefer it to all the games on here, and I've not played Final Fantasy 14.
I mean, honestly, if I was gonna pick one, I'd probably choose Fortnite because like that shit is still so popular, and it's been
that is surprising.
Years.
Like going on strong.
I'm granted, so was Final Fantasy 14 and like Destiny 2 and stuff, but like Fortnite,
it has a lot of resurgences.
That game will die for. I say die. It will lose like a few million people.
It'll have like a little scratch, and then it'll immediately put a bandage over it. So
I know Destiny 2 had a really popular DLC, as I mentioned earlier, which people really liked. So, but it's weird that it's here. But I guess I'll choose Helldivers 2.
I've got too many hours on that game.
Isaac, are you gonna vote Helldivers 2? I'm guessing.
For democracy.
I didn't hear
we didn't hear you at all.
I said it like 4 times.
We know your mic was just not picking up.
Let me leave and rejoin. Give me a second.
Right.
Alright, best community support. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
Now, as much as I love Helldivers, right?
I think No Man's Sky takes this.
Yeah. I No Man's Sky, like...
That game's had a massive bounce back.
I love No Man's Sky more.
I would...
Like, that's in the small group of games where the developers have had a shoddy launch, but put love and care into it. Because I know Cyberpunk. What's the other game that's in that little group? There's another game because I remember everyone talking about. What?
Why would Morbius be there? I know what you mean, but I don't remember what it might be.
I'll try. I'll look it up afterwards.
I mean, it could be Helldivers 2, but I think that PSN thing probably was. People would be like,
but I wouldn't class that under it because that's purely Sony.
But it's the critics.
Look, it's Arrowhead, like named there. Not. Yeah, but... I guess Sony Interactive Entertainment's there, but Arrowhead has been really.
Helldivers 2 has been really popular for like social media activity and stuff.
It's between No Man's Sky and Helldivers easy.
Yeah, I think it says here game updates. No Man's Sky updates are insane. They're all free as well.
Especially this year.
Didn't they have like
this year's had some of the biggest updates.
Yeah, I'm voting No Man's Sky as well.
Yeah.
That's like the only survival game that I really like outside of Minecraft. So
hopefully Helldivers keeps. Or hopefully both these games are on the list next year.
Oh yeah. Isaac, you done?
Yeah. No Man's Sky.
Best indie game.
Indie game.
Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Never, and UFO 50. I have not heard of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. UFO 50, if I remember exactly, it's like there's like a bunch of indie devs and there's like mini games that they all made into one, like WarioWare.
Like Game Jam the game.
I believe so. Yeah, I think so. I might be wrong, but see, Animal
Well. I'm surprised Night Soul's in here because that's like the one indie game I've paid attention to like a lot this year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's too niche, but I have not hit a single word in Lorelei, so like.
Yeah.
I don't actually.
If we're talking niche, then that's fucking hit the nail.
Like, you can't really say that. What is it? Let's Google it. Lorelei. What's it called?
I'm kind of intrigued by that image they've got. Lorelei and the Laser Eye.
It is.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. 20 quid, right?
Puzzle game.
Yeah, it's not got that many reviews on Steam either.
I know that it's bad that they've they're like promoting a game which is quite niche, but
yeah.
Like
it's from but the publisher's massive. And what the developers done? Is this a debut? No, it's not.
But yeah, Animal Well. Obviously, that was published with Donkey. Voodoo Donkey published it, and I think that was really good. But Balatro wins because it's Balatro.
Yeah, I'll probably have to vote or Animal Well. Ooh, because that's another indie game I've seen this year. I've not seen anything on Balatro.
I mean, it don't really matter. Balatro most likely win because it got the Game of the Year nominee.
Yeah, I'm going Animal Well.
Balatro. Isaac, what are you voting for?
Actually, gonna vote for Never for this one. Again, like I did earlier, but yeah.
Right. I think you put Balatro, you little bitch. Best debut indie game: Animal Well, Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Squire. I liked The Plucky Squire. I didn't beat it because I got bored.
Debut game?
It felt. The thing with Plucky Squire, it felt very. It felt too kiddie. Not as bad, but like. Oops, I accidentally did vote for it. Not my bad. But it felt very like. Handholdy, too much. So, I'm just gonna vote Balatro anyway, because it's really good.
I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm going Animal Well again, mainly because that's the only one on this list I've seen stuff on. Actually, I think I remember seeing the Plucky Squire trailer. But
Pacific Drive I've hit is really good. It sounds really interesting. You're like in a car.
It sounds familiar.
I think it was at a PlayStation showcase last year.
I
believe.
Don't really watch those. So.
It was almost Spider-Man 2, which I think we watched. I think it was there.
No, I was asleep, man. You just messaged me a bunch in the morning.
No, because we watched the first bit because Snake Eater was there, the remake. They announced that, and then you went off, and they showed the Spider-Man 2 gameplay. I think he was there, but you're in a car.
I was too easy.
That's how I remember this from what I've seen. I haven't seen anything on it, but Balatro.
Interesting, to be fair.
Isaac.
So yeah.
What are you gonna vote for?
I'm actually gonna vote for Manor Lords. If it's the game I believe it is, just give me 1 second to search this up. Then it actually looks really good, and I do want to play it.
Have I heard of Manor Lords?
I've not heard of it at all.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's like a. I've seen this. Yeah.
Me and Dom were talking about it a while ago, and it does look really good. I don't know if it's on Xbox or not.
It's on PC. Does it say anything about Xbox?
I do hope in the future.
Yeah, it's not. But if it does, come on, console.
It's early access.
I will definitely play it because it does look very interesting, and it's right up my alley with like city building games and stuff, and I love them. So.
Yeah. But no, if it's any consolation, it is early access, so that might be why it's not on console yet. Especially if it's a debut indie game.
Alright, you ready for the next one?
Right. Yep. Next category
Best
is
mobile game. AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon TCG Pocket, Wuthering Waves, and ZZZ. ZZZ, yeah. I thought I said between Z's. I like TCG Pocket.
I'm voting TCG
But
Pocket. That's been my obsession.
it was good. I haven't gone back to it though, like Balatro.
Yeah, you've not
like,
been on for a week.
So yeah, I'm just gonna put Balatro again.
I'm currently trying to get the last few wins.
I'm also gonna put Balatro.
I like my gambling. Actually, no, I'll take that. In fact, I'm gonna vote Balatro. Actually, hold on. Oh fuck! How do I go back? Here we go. Change my vote. I'm going Balatro just because I have a problem with some of the balancing in TCG. Never mind.
Yeah, TCG is very good. Actually, we didn't even score it. 8 out of 10.
Oh yeah, it's solid. I just hate some of the fucking the balancing for the like actual battling is shit with a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Some shit's way too overpowered without any discard for energy. That's stupid.
Alright.
Right.
Next one. We have Best VR/AR game. Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsinger VR, and Metro Awakening. I know what me and Daniel are voting for.
I'm going Arkham Shadow just because that's the one reason I will get a Meta Quest 3.
And I agree.
I love
game
Metro,
looks so fun.
And Isaac, you want to talk about Metro Awakening? Actually, well, why are you voting
Metro?
Yep.
Well, I just love Metro. Cool. Like, I just like the whole thing is great. So.
I mean, I really like the base Metal Hellsinger. It's like a rhythm shooter game, and it's cool. But like Batman looks really cool.
Yeah, and the gameplay looks super fucking fun.
And I hope it wins because obviously Suicide Squad came out this year. And did you see on the Epic Games Store, like the £100 deluxe edition was £5?
Oh, yeah. I know.
So I would love the Arkham game to win.
Oh, that'd be amazing to show them what a good Arkham game looks like.
Which hopefully they're making after last week.
Yep.
Anyway, next category.
I might honestly just buy that £300 bundle, which has the game and a 3S.
Best action game. So we have Black Myth Wukong, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Space Marine 2.
I'm going Helldivers.
I was going to.
But then I thought we have too much fun on that.
I'm going to vote Space Marine 2 because as an action game, I prefer that to Helldivers 2. I think Helldivers 2 I will vote for multiplayer, obviously. But yeah, Space Marine 2 is so good. It's awesome, that game. So yeah, that's my vote.
As someone who has played both Warhammer and Helldivers, I honestly think I prefer Helldivers to Space Marine.
It's honestly it's a difficult choice, like, but yeah, no.
I prefer the chaos of Helldivers to Warhammer because I feel like Warhammer, because it's like linear sort of
level-based story.
Yeah, it's because it's linear. It feels like one of those. This is a really bad comparison, but you know when you get to like the arcade, and it's like you got one of them shooter games where it just kind of drags you around.
It does feel like an old 360 shooter game, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I do prefer the chaos of Helldivers 2.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think
so
because it's open world, you can change your loadouts and stuff. You can add different like levels of chaos and action to the board, which is why I'm voting Helldivers.
380mm.
I mean, Black Ops 6 was. I like Black Ops 6, but come on, man.
It's against like pinnacles.
Space Marine 2. I think you mentioned this a while ago, Daniel. We were talking about Helldivers 2. In like the two different communities in Helldivers, there's the people that play just normal, and then the Doom people. The people that want to play like Doom guy. Now, as someone who has Doom is in their top 3 franchises of all time, I would like to play like Doom guy, which I can do in Space Marine 2. So, and nothing beats the chainsaw sword. So, yeah, I'm gonna vote it. Like, I think Helldivers 2 is a great action game. It's just
they're both great.
As an action game, what I look for is Space Marine 2. So, yeah.
We're all united by our hatred for the bugs and the bots.
Exactly. Anyway, best action adventure game. We've Astrobot, Prince of Persia, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws.
That's a joke.
And then Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. It's Astrobot.
Yeah, there's two of them on me, and it's either Astrobot or Silent Hill, and I'm
Personally, I think
only
that Star
Astrobot.
Wars Outlaws is the obvious choice here, which is exactly why I'm going to vote for Astrobot.
No. Oh, thank God. I thought you were about to say, and I was going to say not even as a joke. All right. Next category. That was the quickest one we made a decision on.
Best RPG.
Best RPG.
Dragon's Dogma 2. Shadow of the Erdtree. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And Metaphor Refantasio.
Right. Ooh.
I'm
I
gonna
know
vote
nothing
Metaphor.
about any of these but Elden Ring.
Because I will suck off Atlas till the day I die. I really like Persona 5.
He's on his knees.
I'm on man. Please. So, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to probably go Elden Ring just because it's the only one I really know the style of RPG it is. And that's not to say it's my favorite style of RPG, but I honestly couldn't tell you anything about the others to help educate my decision.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just kind of a default answer here.
Isaac. This is your favorite genre, Isaac. So.
See, I think I'm gonna vote for Star Wars Outlaws.
But yeah.
No, I'll vote for Dragon's Dogma because Dogma sounds funny.
That's
I remember that came out and people. I kind of forgot that game came out this year.
Ooh, and this next one.
Anyway, next one, best fighting game: Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy vs Rising, Marvel vs Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, Multiverses, and Tekken 8.
Okay, for me, it was between Sparking Zero and Tekken 8. Well, I do like the looks of the Tekken 8 customization. I'd buy Dragon Ball Sparking Zero before it. So that's why I'm going to vote for that. That's the only reason.
Yeah. I'm going to vote Multiverses because... let's just even gonna vote that.
I'm going to vote Multiverses because it's the only one I played.
Do people even, do we even play that game anymore?
Yeah,
I think it's pretty dead.
I mean... I
think the only things more dead than it are that Lego Horizon game and Concord.
Probably. I'm probably going to vote Dragon Ball.
Yeah. I would have probably bought that game already. If one, it wasn't pricey because I don't like spending that much money on games, and two, if I'd caught up with Dragon Ball anime.
Yeah, that's my one reason I don't want to play yet. Is because of I don't
want to get spoiled.
Yeah. Anyway, best family game: Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire.
I'm gonna go Astrobot. That's the only one I'm interested in out of that list.
Now, for me, this seems just like the fucking... Oh, if it's a platformer, best family game. Like, I forgot to mention this for action-adventure game. Like, okay, Outlaws, get rid of that. Put Sonic X Shadow Generations in there. Get rid of Princess Peach Showtime. Put Sonic X Shadow Generations. That game got nothing. That game's awesome.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like, that game scored incredibly well. Who
the
the shit even likes Princess Peach family Showtime? What?
I think the reason that platformer is like almost always in the family thing is because that's family is kind of the dominating theme in platformers.
It just feels really just like like it's like how the Oscars treat animated films. Like they just go, "Oh, my kids like." They don't even watch them half of the time. So I'm gonna vote.
That's why we should burn the critics.
I'm gonna vote Astrobot because it's gonna be really funny if Astrobot beats 3 Nintendo games, 2 Mario games.
Critics have long controlled our lives.
Yeah.
It's taken our lives.
I think with Family Game, like the title Family Game sounds like people would go, "Oh, then why don't Mario Party win?" Because that's a family game. Like you play with multiple people. Like I don't think the Game Awards really knows what this category is. Like, yeah, I'm gonna vote Astrobot though because it's Astrobot. It's peak. Yeah. Next one. Isaac, you voting Astrobot as well, I'm guessing?
I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to vote Astrobot, but yeah.
Why is my category not working? Here we go.
Well,
Best sim strategy game.
I already know what I'm voting for.
I know what
we have Age of Mythology Retold. Frostpunk 2. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, Mana Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. I'm not a sim strategy person,
Frostpunk.
but I don't like Frostpunk, so...
The only sim strategy game I play is the Jurassic World Evolution. Like
I
Straws should be on here, bro.
Best sport racing game, F1 24, EA Sports, FC 25, NBA 2K25, Top Spin 2K25, WWE Top 2K24.
Skip.
You know what? I'm gonna vote Top Spin 2K25 because I recognise Serena Williams.
Is that AI generated art?
It all does look AI generated.
I would WWE because
I would happily skip this category. Honestly, I don't care about sports games. I think Forza is like the only sports game I buy.
Yeah.
And that's not on this list, so
I just
skip.
WWE.
Here we go. Here's one I care
Best
about.
multiplayer: Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, and Space Marine 2.
I can't just say how odd Super Mario Party just sits there between them all. Helldivers 2 easy takes.
I mean, Mario Party's a great multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Helldivers.
But Helldivers,
yeah. Unanimous voting.
Like, I like Black Ops 6
the sound of democracy.
But Space Marine 2 multiplayer was good. I don't really know what's there, but... And then Mario Party Jamboree, I haven't played that one yet. I've heard, at least Mario Party, of course, it's fun. But Helldivers 2, man, come on.
Exactly. We have hugged so much on that field.
Best adaptation: Arcane Season 2, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon Yakuza, Tomb Raider: Legend of Lara Croft.
Where's the Ark animated series?
Where's Borderlands?
I watched one episode and I didn't pay for the rest of it.
Well, we know who's going to win, and it's Arcane.
It's either between Arcane and Fallout, but Arcane's probably got it in the bag.
Yeah.
I haven't finished Fallout yet. I don't know why.
The Fallout show. And I know you did as well, obviously.
Yeah, I'm sure I probably would vote Arcane if I'd watched it, but I'm obviously going to vote Knuckles because that is honestly the best show that's come out this year. No, Fallout, definitely voting Fallout. But apparently that Lara Croft show is supposed to be very good. It's got Haley Atwell.
It looks quite good, yeah.
And I will probably watch that at some point.
The only bit I've seen is the France hate, and I fully support it, and that alone has got me to want to watch it.
Like, this literally doesn't matter what I vote. Arcane's just going to win. I like Fallout. I do, yeah. I just vote Fallout. I liked it. I just haven't seen it.
I'm going
Arcane will obviously win. It doesn't really matter what we vote for. Next one. We have the GTA 6 category.
In which we can vote GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6, or GTA 6.
Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds. It's GTA 6.
GTA 6 wins that. We are all too excited for that. In fact, no, I'm going to spite vote because it's not coming to PC. These other games are. Death Stranding is, but...
I don't think Death Stranding might not be.
Is it not?
Maybe later on. Same with Ghost of Yotei, maybe later on.
No, I know Ghost of Yotei will be later on, but isn't Kojima properly owns it now, right?
Yeah, but I think PlayStation still has the publishing, and they probably signed a deal with
Okay, never mind. Monster Hunter Wilds, you're my vote. Fuck all these other games.
I'm good, but it's GTA 6.
Yeah, no.
It's the most anticipated game probably in all of history.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of any game that will ever reach the hype for Grand Theft Auto 6. Except maybe like Grand Theft Auto 7, if that even ever comes out.
Maybe the only other thing I could see like a lot of hype for is like Elder Scrolls 6 and
even though I don't think even that could reach Grand Theft Auto 6's appeal.
Half-Life 3? There's a chance
maybe
might be coming. And in the past I guess there was a chance Cyberpunk could have, but still it hasn't reached these levels. Like the 6 levels has set a new standard.
Wait, yeah. Anyway, content creator. Oh, vote Queso.
Let's just vote Queso.
Queso is the only one on here that deserves this.
Absolutely.
Actually, the 3 in the middle I don't mind, but the person on the right, bro, you do not deserve this. VTubers are not no, it's stupid.
I mean,
that's
I think
my
that's a bit demeaning to VTubers who do quality content.
People do just have
no, yeah, but you're basically halfway there to showing your face and not showing your face. You know what I mean?
No,
it's
I understand the reason.
Make a decision, bro.
No, it's wanting to make it a bit more interactive while not showing the face. That's completely fair. That's fine.
I was going to vote Queso.
Yeah. I don't like
I'm just doing
Queso, bro.
But yeah,
I do think they should make this category a little bit better.
Oh yeah, no, this category.
Where's Scott the Was? Where's the AFK podcast?
I mean,
exactly.
what is that? Is that content creator? Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure
if Kaiser Nat was on there, I'd vote for him because his streams are. I've never watched his streams, but like they seem funny as fuck.
There's some moments which I find funny, but overall I don't find him the funniest. I'd definitely pick Queso still, just because I find him genuinely entertaining.
I don't know why they don't have like. They all seem to just. I don't know. They are all like streamers. But like, where's Scott the Was? Like, he makes incredible content. Where's Donkey? Like, do actual fucking content creators.
Where's Logan Paul?
Like, it's just. It just seems like, oh, who's the most popular streamers? You? Alright, you on.
Like, yeah, who's in the top 5 today?
Like, Scott the Was makes incredible content. That's like only he can make, but he gets no praise for it because. Yeah. Anyway, next one. Over in the esports category, guys. The ones which we don't really care about. Because we don't watch esports.
I'm going to vote CS2 and be done with it.
Esports, I'm already going to vote for...
Okay, yeah, I'll just vote CS2.
It's not even... yeah.
It's the only game
esports athlete.
They're all...
I'm going to vote Faker just because his name's funny.
I think I've voted about Faker.
Talk about a funny name. Look at the bottom guy, bro. That's not even a name.
JJK! Oh my Gojo return!
What?
Best esports team.
I'm gonna vote Team Liquid because Snake says it.
Yeah.
Sword.
Yeah.
Liquid.
I believe we're done. Yeah, we're done.
That's it.
All League of Legends. Oh, there's 2 none. Yeah, I'll go Team Liquid. Why not?
And that's it.
Right, and that is. Oh, we're done.
Well, obviously,
the only category I have not voted for is sport and racing, and I intend to keep it that way.
And then in 2 weeks we have the player's voice stuff, as you can see the bottom thing.
I'll vote for top spin real quick. There we go.
But
right,
I believe that is everything for today. Besides Daniel, your deal dive.
Oh, I get quite easy this week, people. This Wednesday is the Steam Autumn Sale in, I believe it's 6 or 7 Greenwich Mean Time. So whatever that translates to, wherever you're from, go Google it. It's easy. Just search 6 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time to when they're your country time, if you know your time zone, then whatever your time zone is. Steam Autumn Sale. It's a seasonal sale. They're going to be big. You're going to find the game you want in probably. I know me, Harry, and Isaac are going to be keeping a big eye out because we want to buy Raft. And I believe it was on sale last autumn sale, so...
And ready or not.
Raft. You and Harry at me ages ago asking when it was on sale.
Yeah.
And ready or not.
And ready or not, if that's 50% off, though, it's about the message at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know this is your section, Daniel, but I'm just looking on Xbox currently. There's quite a few big games which are like very, cheap right now. Red Dead is 70% off.
When does it end?
Next week, 8 days.
Okay, yeah, that's
fine.
All of these are 8 days.
Black Friday sale.
Power Wash Simulator is 30% off. Grounded is 50% off. Civ 6 is 90% off. The Golf with Friends Ultimate Edition is 50% off. State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition is 75% off. And Diablo 4 Expansion Bundle is 35% off.
Yeah. I think another one I could mention is Detroit Become Human. I don't know when it ends, but it's 70% off right now. Oh, it ends in 20 hours, so yeah. You have like a few hours after this one.
You have like 12 hours after this comes out.
Yeah. What else is on? I guess if you really want to buy it, Star Wars Outlaws, I wouldn't recommend it. It's 25% off until December 5th. And then, yeah, the only thing I can say wait for is Steam Autumn Sale, because that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Right. And that's my section done, people. I'm very lazy this week. I'm tired.
And we don't have the indie inspection, because I thought we did, but we didn't. And we also don't have fellow favorites, because that's next week. So we have what we've been up to. I would like to confess. I volunteer as tribute.
Knock yourself out.
We at the end, boys. kind of Persona 5 Royal. We had the true ending, final boss fight. Can't say it because it spoils it, but yep. I have. Ooh. I'm on chapter 13 of RE4 Remake, which is awesome, really good. I was hoping to finish it so I could review it, but I can't. So I'll love to see that next week. But that's really good, and then that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. I guess I'll go next. Yeah. This week, I have finally started streaming again. I felt like it. I haven't done the last 2 days.
Oh yeah, sorry.
From work.
You reminded me then. Sly Cooper, start streaming that.
Oh yeah, you did that.
I completely forgot about that. Anyway, continue.
Right. So yeah, I've been back streaming. I've just been on and off. I played a bit of Escape the Backrooms. Me and Nathan did a few reactions. I broke down some editing. Played a bit of Subnautica again. That was a fun little stream for an hour. And I did a Blender stream. That was actually surprisingly fun. I need to open that project again. I'll probably do it tomorrow when I'm feeling more awake. So obviously, as I say, I've not been streaming this weekend because I've been tired from work. I've been playing a bit more Doom, a bit more Cyberpunk, and reinstalled Fortnite for some reason, I guess in preparation because of the rumours of the Cyberpunk crossover. And surprisingly, we've managed to drag Nathan onto Phasmophobia.
I'm enjoying it.
But that has been, yeah, it's such a fun game.
Except when Freddy kills me.
Oh yeah, you know. I'm not sure if you saw on TikTok, but I sent you something captioned Freddy.
Yeah.
And it is exactly what he did yesterday. So
just puts curse objects down. Yep. Like yesterday, we were prowling around and we found where the ghost was, and then all that happens is just I hear like the noise when you get caught, and then I thought that's kind of weird. That's an audio. That's like Daniel's voice or something, and then the hands came up. I was like, what?
So, yeah, the ghost started singing. It spawned on Nathan. Freddy emerges later from a closet. He has been just constantly using the Ouija board.
And he was silent as well.
He was just doing it sneakily, and then he just tried to keep using cursed objects throughout the match. Luckily, we got music box most of the time, so me and Callum just threw it to the no-no spot, so he couldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was very annoying last night. Or was it the night before? Either way.
Before.
We #hate Freddy.
Yeah.
But no. We'll probably hop on some more, though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's been my week. Isaac, finish us off.
Yeah, Daddy.
Okay, and that's been this week's episode, people. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next week.
Isaac, what are you doing, man? What's he doing?
And
Come on, Flynn.
Oh, maybe he's back now. Oh my god, hang on a minute, guys.
Okay.
We get Sonic 3 tickets tomorrow and the trailer tomorrow.
Okay, so what I've been up to this week, I've been up to some great, interesting things. I haven't watched any films this week, besides them short films that we watched, Nathan, on our film course, but they don't really count.
You guys watch The Gunslinger?
No.
TV show-wise, I've been watching quite a few. I've put my Star Trek Lower Decks on pause, waiting for the final episodes of Season 5 to come out. I finished From today, obviously. I've been watching Silo, which is very good. I've watched the first 3 episodes of that. But the main thing I've been watching is Star Trek Enterprise. Again, this is the 3rd time I've watched it now, but I'm also watching it with Harry. He's enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. We're halfway through Season 2. We're getting there. And once we finish that, we're going to watch Discovery, which is chronologically the next one in the timeline. Games. Been playing a bit of Long Dark. But the main thing I've been playing is actually Apex. Been enjoying Apex Legends despite everything.
It is Apex.
To be fair, I don't know what it is, but you know, it's not Overwatch, so it's good. Is basically what I'm saying. We played some Overwatch earlier, and it made me want to kill. But yeah, besides that, I've been playing quite a bit of Stellaris. I've been really enjoying the new DLCs. I do want to stream it at some point, but I sort of just had a break this week from doing stuff. I've been doing a bit of editing, but other than that, I've not really been up to much else.
Yeah, that's like the first time I've heard what you've done this week, because you've been hiding away on Xbox.
Yeah, that's it.
Weirdos.
Anyway,
Right.
I guess that's it. I would say thank you. I actually put out today, as we're recording this. Actually, no, I was yesterday. Some more TikToks, and the most recent one. So, hang on, I'm just gonna pull it up again so I get the right. If you can, the Divinity 2 one has almost 6,000 views. Not bad.
Very nice.
And then the other one is like almost 3K, which is still not bad, but come on. So yeah, that's that.
It's the gamble.
Maybe another Sly Cooper stream when this comes out tomorrow, or maybe the day after. Depends if when I want to play it. I much rather beat 4 remake first. And if anyone watched the original stream, my gameplay was ass. So yeah, that's it. That's
I want you to stream Phantom Liberty when you play it. Maybe. Then I can watch it. But no. Yeah, I guess that's the episode over. I just want to say a quick thank you, my lecturer. He checks out the podcast. So if you've made it to the end, I don't want to say your name, but yeah, thank you. Please don't bring it up.
Oh yeah.
And obviously, thank you to the people who've been watching and listening. It's mainly YouTube. Spotify we're not doing well on.
But that's
it looks
fine.
like, so.
Who cares?
If you are on YouTube, check us out on Spotify as well if you do have the time. Or recommend to friends who do use Spotify for podcasts.
And also, Christmas special is next month. We need to.
We don't
do
know
it.
when we're gonna record
We've been
that
trying
because
so fucking long.
Everybody is busy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do ask people, half the people don't respond. So we'll work it out. It will release. We will get it done. I think it's very good. I've done a test run with both my brother and Harry from a few episodes ago when we spoke about the Subnautica 2 stuff. He said he enjoyed it. My brother said he enjoyed it. I think with teams it will be much better because obviously it was only one person. So I'm looking forward to doing it. I really enjoyed the Halloween one, as you know, and I think you guys will enjoy this Christmas one as well.
All right, nice. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Gucci,
so
send us off, Isaac.
Thank you everybody for watching this episode. Despite having pretty much no news, it's gone on for quite a while. I think about an hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour 40.
Yeah.
Enjoy editing.
So as always, thank you very much for watching. We hope you all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your month. And make sure to vote for the Game Awards. We'll probably be streaming that, I assume.
No, I'm cancelling that. I can't be asked. Please don't make me do it. No, okay, so we were going to do it, but then I thought it's just going to be me sat there in silence because I can't wake anyone up because it ends at like 4 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday or Friday mornings, but you know what I mean.
I might watch that then. I'll probably fall asleep doing it because I've been working, but I'll do that.
This is our third. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Yeah, but yeah, as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Other than that, take it easy. Much love, as always. Goodbye.
Bye.